Ian as a Weirdo. Today I'm going to be working on the prompt that I got that you might have seen this morning for Mausoleum. And I really struggled to find something that I wanted to do for this prompt because pretty much everything that I could think of. Hello, welcome in. Um, Everything I could think of, I'm not that great at. I like to think that I'm okay at watercolor, and I'm okay at drawing, but I am not really great at um, like dimensions and like figures and things like that, like perspective. So I was like, oh, I'd rather not draw it. But then I couldn't think of anything else. I was like, maybe clay. And then I was like, I'm terrible at sculpting. Also, this is my cat. He has no name. Um, but if you want to give him a name, please feel free to suggest a name in the comments. I just like him because he looks so silly. Like, look at his eyes. They're so stupid. I love them. He's staring straight into your soul. Um, so, but yeah, it was like clay. I'm not great at sculpting. Um, I was really, really, really struggling to find something. I was like, I could make a cake, and it was like, oh, that sounds awful, like a tiered cake. Um, and I just didn't know what to do. So I settled on making a picture, drawing and painting it, but I'm not super confident in that. So if at any point in the stream you want to suggest something that I can do, let me know. One of my ideas was to add a mausoleum, just a simple mausoleum to the cat toy that I made, the graveyard. That would be pretty easy. Just, I mean, they're simple structures; they don't have to be fancy. Um, so I was thinking about doing something like that, but oh my gosh, isn't he cute? I can't help it. Every time I look at him, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm just so in love. Yes, I have this big jug of water next to me because I need to make sure that I'm drinking water. Yes, I know. It looks like I'm overcompensating for something, and that is my lack of liver function. So, welcome in. So, hey, Divergent Crafter. Let me pull you up. So, welcome in. I'm just like kind of lamenting that I don't really know what to do for Mausoleum. So, I'm going to draw and then I'm going to hope that someone suggests something better. I have a bunch of pictures pulled up of not only mausoleums, but because when I picture a mausoleum, I picture obviously like the housing of a body, and so stone walls and all of that. So I picture like a pretty simple structure, but then I also picture these like gorgeous like cement or like whatever statues, or like granite. I don't know what they're made out of. Statues that really make the mausoleum cool and creepy and more than just looking like a house or something. And that's really where we're struggling is how do I make this look cool and spooky, not just like a house. So I'm going to try to draw a mausoleum. I'm using a pretty small piece of paper, but that's okay because my other watercolor pad is currently being used by my um, abandoned attempt at I could use foam board and paint. Yeah, but so totally, that's a great idea. But my problem is, it still just looks like a house to me. I don't know how to make it look like a mausoleum. Like I could paint it with bricks and stuff like that. Still just looks kind of like a little house. little like rustic house. So so I think I'm gonna paint it. But keep on giving me suggestions. If I shoot them down, it's only because I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. So I am going to get to step in. Sorry if I've seemed like out of it. I'm really like weird today, which I know you guys are probably like, you're weird all the time. So, but let me show you two pictures. So, I'm going to show you two pictures, and I want to see what you think. You could use a wood burner to create brick and texture. That would be cool, but that requires buying a wood burner and foam board and paint, and I don't really have the budget for that, unfortunately. So this is kind of a sidebar. So I'm working on another project, and I'm trying to decide between two looks. Now, I'm just giving you the colors. I'm not, like, it's just the faintest idea of what it could look like. So, so the first one, oh, there's so much light. It's so hard to show you. Come on. Let me turn off this lamp. Let's see if that helps. Whoa, that got really dark. Okay, so can we see it now? No, you can see even less. Oh wait. When I turned it, you kind of could see it. Okay, oh my gosh, there we go. So this is the first one. So it has green and purple stripes on one side and black and white stripes on the other. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then this one is just the green and purple. This is so hard, you have no idea. Why isn't it showing? Why did it show then? Maybe I should turn my screen brightness down. But okay, but you guys saw what the other one looked like, right? So, however we got there. Sorry. Okay, so do you like the one with two different variations of stripes? Or do you like the same color stripes all over? It's the best I can do. Sorry, I really wanted to like be able to show you, but it's like not wanting to be visible because it likes to ruin my life. So you like it all the same color stripes instead of this one. So this is one, and then the second one is just this pattern over and over again. So you like number two. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, my favorite is one, but I'm not opposed to doing two. Okay, so now I'm gonna try something I've seen other YouTubers do. It's probably gonna be an epic fail, but I'm gonna try to hook up my phone camera and do. No, you meant the two variations. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, see, that's the one I like. My wife likes the other one. She likes all green and purple. But I think the black and white looks really cool next to the other one. So, I mean, like I said, could be an epic fail. I don't know. But I just thought it would bring something different to the project. Okay, so let me. Okay, make sure my media is down. Sorry, I'm really technologically challenged. Welcome in, welcome in. I am just trying to figure out how gives Beetlejuice vibes. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought the two colors would give Beetlejuice vibes. The two variations would give Beetlejuice vibes. I apologize for being on my phone and not paying attention to you guys. I am trying to situate. Um, I am trying to situate this. So I'm gonna drop the link, and it's just gonna be for me. So don't worry about clicking on it or anything. It's just for me. Alright, so I'm waiting for that to pop up. Sorry, I'm doing some wild shit over here. Why isn't it working? No, damn it. Okay, let's try again. I've seen other people do it. I know it's possible. So I'm trying to have my phone so you guys can actually see what I'm drawing. Because if I just tilt down this camera on my computer, then it there we go. Okay, my phone is like, no, you're not gonna do this. I'm trying to set up my phone so that we can all see everything, and I'm sorry that this is going terribly. Okay, so yeah. Can I make noise? This is awful. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god, this is awful. This is so terrible. Please say hi. Hi, Nixie. Welcome in. I'm trying so hard to make this a high production value, and really all I'm getting is just absolute bullshit. It's just bullshit. Okay, now we have a camera. Um, Let me set it up on my. What did I do? Okay, why is it like that? Okay. This is the most confusing shit of my whole life. Okay, so I think we are ready to bring me up. Okay, so if you're wondering, am I wearing pants? The answer is no. I am wearing boxers. There are also boxers that tend to roll. Um, so, sorry, it's echoing. It bothers the shit out of me. It won't let me turn down the volume. I said no volume. Anyways, so now you can see me hopefully draw a little bit. And yes, so yeah, no pants, just boxers. And my shirt has the Oogie Boogie babies on it, so it's pretty cool. So I'm going to start by looking at some pictures that I have of mausoleums. And I also got a bunch of pictures of creepy statues. Oh shit, I think I just closed it. Yeah, I closed it. So I apologize, I can't see your stream, the chat right now. I need to do the chat overlay, and let's see if that works. This is a nightmare. I hate everything. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think I looked up unkept, unkept. That's literally testing. Yeah, exactly. This is so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, and it was Victorian. Victorian was the word. Just looking up keywords here. There it is. Okay. So if I could show you my screen, I would. I literally don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do anything. This is a nightmare. I'm gonna use some coffee. Okay. So time to draw. Looks like it worked. Yes, and it also looks like I'm not wearing pants. So let's see. So let me kind of plot the angle of this a little bit. I want. It's hard because this is such a small piece of paper. And then and then we have some work up here. We have a little spire, I guess. I don't know. Made us work Saturday. The sadism they are. Yeah. I'm gonna draw a line straight down. I'm really not great at perspective. So this is what I have so far. It's not really much of anything. So if you can't see it, you're not missing anything. Okay, then we've got this big, huge front to it, and then we have a big kind of spire thing up here. I don't know if spire is the right word, but it's what I'm using. Then kind of goes up. Man, I suck at perspective. Close. I hate this. Any more ideas what I could do for mausoleum? Should I just crochet a box and put it somewhere? um, yeah. I want this to look kind of like Victorian, but very haunted as hell. So I'm gonna put this little spire up here. So the roof actually goes up further than I initially drew it. It's like a lot higher. So and if you guys don't know my artistic process, it's I don't know if there is like a dedicated process. I just try to draw what I see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You could layer cardboard and create texture and dimension. Yeah, that's something I could do. But okay, so like here's my question. And I know I keep on saying it, so I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself. But like, how do you make something that is essentially a box not look like just a box? That's kind of my dilemma, if you will. Okay, and comes down on this side. Okay, and I feel like I got something a little twisted. Oh my gosh, I made a huge mistake. I was like, it looks like it should have a roof, but it definitely doesn't. What am I doing? Texture is key. No, it should be even further down. It should be like, because if it's less than straight out, then it will it will look like it's going away. But maybe I took the bottom and kind of drew it out a little bit more. Maybe that would look less fucking weird. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. So this is my outline. I know it's not much, but like I said, perspective ain't my thing, baby. So, we need to line up things. Also, doing a dark wash on painted surface helps create depth. I've got a call coming in. I'll be back later. Yeah, of course. Do what you gotta do. Yeah. I just like, one of the key features that I really want is to do a sculpture in front of it. Have one of those really gothic, like, macabre statues in front of it. And I feel like I can't get that with cardboard. I could get it with clay, but I don't really know how to sculpt. So I'm even worse at sculpting. So this has kind of an archway opening. And it has steps going down. got leaves all over it, so I can't really tell, but I'm just kind of making it up as I go. BIAB. Bitch, I am back. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and then we have some statues here that I'm going to replace with other statues. So we have kind of this protruding part right here that goes out like this. And it just kind of continues on, honestly. And there's kind of a bump in the back, too. So I'm going to draw straight-ish line. Can't do anything straight. Then I'm going to do the same structure kind of on the other side. So okay, so I've got that, and I have the spires kind of looking a little menacing. Then I'm gonna put basically like from the edge of this, but not all the way down. Do the arch. Okay, so here we go. Looking a little bit better. Not great, but better. Kind of looks like a bouncy castle right now. Which I guess at least it looks like something, but you know, maybe not what I want. And so now I'm gonna look at the statues, because the statues are, let's see, there's a lip, and then there's a door. I feel like I made it a little bit too narrow on this side. I've looked up all these statues, but now I'm like, man, I don't have space for all this stuff. Okay, so door looks fugly, but we're gonna just put some statues and have it not be a feature. There's some cool detail on the top of the arch, but I'm not gonna add that yet because I want to see what statues I pick to put in these pockets or in one pocket. I'm not sure how many statues I'm going to put. So I have this one that's really cool, and it is an angel, but like it's split in half, and half of it is a skeleton that's like reaching out. It's like the Grim Reaper. It's really cool looking. But I don't have a full picture, I just have the face. So it's hard to, I'd have to look up pictures of an angel, and then I'd have to do draping cloth, things I'm not really like super comfortable with. Here's a weeping angel, which is awesome, but I think there was a frontal picture of that. Ooh, I like this one. This one's really small though. Can I make it bigger? It just looks like a cloaked figure, like sitting and just like waiting. That's a little bit more perspective work, but a lot of that would be in the watercolor and not so much in pencil. But that one's really calling to me. And then there's one that is like someone like draped in fabric, and they're like reaching in to uh, into the mausoleum itself, which I think is cool and would be cool on the side, but not necessarily in the front. So I'm gonna do the sitting one. And I'm gonna put it on this side. So I'm gonna put a little place for him to sit. That's only polite, right? And then we have his knees. And we have arms. And then this like shroud. And then we have like things like draping. I'm so bad at this. This is hilarious. Okay, so that is not great. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm putting a little pentagram up here just because I wanted to look, I don't know how much here it was. I just wanted to look like someone very interesting lived here or died here. Okay, so I drew all the lines of this pentagram, and it looks very messy and very confusing. So let's just start erasing things. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in and redraw those lines. Okay, that looks kind of like how I wanted it to look. This spire right here is really giving me a hard time. It's looking just like a big, ugly scoop of ice cream. So okay, that looks a little bit better. And then this one in the back, we'll do a similar treatment to where it will just kind of be back there, but not really doing a lot. Okay, so I think I have my mausoleum, and I think I have the tools to start painting. So I'm gonna drink some coffee and I'm gonna drink some water. And I'll do a little baby vape. I'm not wearing pants. I'm not wearing pants. Mm-hmm. Oh, my boots are shaking. That's gross. Okay. I'm gonna put the water on the floor for right now. And I'm gonna get my paintbrushes. So I have all different kinds of paintbrushes to satisfy every mood. And then I'm gonna pick out some paints. So these are not very pigmented, but they are pearlized paints. So they give a cool texture, so I like to kind of use these last. And then there's this huge box. This is my sister's, because I can't find my like 7 watercolors that I have, that I make all other colors with. She has, oh, I think I opened it upside down. It's not bad. She has like all the colors. So first I need to get this little pan out. And then it literally has so many colors. Can you guys see all those colors? That's crazy. No one needs that many colors. You can mix and blend most of these colors to get most of these colors. But am I going to capitalize on it? Hell yeah. So she's got a gray. So this is a neutral gray. And then, let's see. So my preferred black is carbon black. That's permanent black. This is another gray, Payne's gray. And ivory black. Maybe ivory black is my favorite. I don't know. And then I also want to get some green for some different kind of dimension on here, like some moss has grown over or something like that. I'm also gonna get titanium white to lighten up anything, and make it kind of creamier. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to paint a mausoleum. Okay, so now that I know how big the statue is, I'm gonna go in and put in some of this detail. So it's just kind of like a serrated knife, I guess. And but some of these have like drawn down points to them. It's the ones up top. So I'm gonna draw those in. And I mean, there's more detail on like the spires. Yeah, just draw that in. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other one, even though I can't quite see it. Okay, and then they have more stuff. It's just a very detailed process. Okay. So it doesn't look great, but it's what I got, and I really want to start painting just so I can get this horrible process over with. So I'm gonna start by putting some white back here because I feel like we're gonna need it. And then let's see. We'll do a neutral gray. Oh, that's nice. And I'm gonna do a blue. That's great. Okay, so now we have our colors on our palette. We are going to go ahead and start painting. So let me get my brushes out. And this is just going to be a process of like playing with different gray and black combinations. And pulling them with water to get a nice watercolor look rather than like an acrylic flat look, watercolor. Not that all acrylic has to be flat. It's just when I do it, it's flat. So just like I said, pulling the color with kind of outlined it, and then I am using water to kind of spread that color, and you still get these really nice clean lines, but you get that nice watercolor effect. So just keep doing that. I don't know what the name of this technique is. I don't know if there's a name for this technique, or if it's such a bad technique people don't do it, but doing my best. But I find that I really like this technique because also you can, once it's wet, you can really control how the color pulls. And I love that. I love that watercolor. It's just so beautiful. I mean, not necessarily saying what I'm doing is beautiful, but just like the kind of magic of watercolor to transform into a bunch of different things is really lovely. So smooth it out a little bit. Also, because the picture that I'm looking has a bunch of um, moss and stuff on it, and that kind of goes straight down. It doesn't, um, you know, do anything. Um, so I want to make sure that I kind of get that effect, and I don't have too many circles in my work. If that makes any sense at all. Does this make any sense at all? I don't know. This is the least straight line in all of history. It's basically it's a circle is closer to a straight line. But whatever. We're just gonna blend it out anyways. Oh god. It dripped on the paper, which is what I freaked out about, but no big deal. Okay. I'm gonna blend out this line. I just don't like the way it's looking. It's looking too thick. Trying to kind of throw some color up there. So this paper, it has two sides. One is more textured and one isn't. Or is less textured, I should say. And I chose the side that was more textured because I thought that that was right. But it's kind of biting me in the ass a little bit. It looks great in most pictures, but here it's just not working for me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this green and actually I'm gonna take two greens. If I can poke a hole in it. Okay, so some green. It's a very mossy green. This is called light olive green. And then I'm using sap green, or a sap, to also add to this. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go in and re-wet the areas that I've been over. I'm gonna try to move as little color as I can, and I'm just gonna re-wet the areas. Now, the more you go over it, the more you will spread the color. So just keep that in mind. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the darker green and I'm going to just put it in different areas. And the water will do a lot of the spreading for you. You can tap it around and get some different colors, but yeah, we just want to add some kind of like mossy texture. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more, and I'm gonna add that light green as well. So it's gonna give it some more dimension. And this is a great opportunity to, like, any spots that you didn't feel super confident about, you can just kind of override them with this. So it's been an hour and I've done, some work. So I think that I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm going to show you guys what I've done thus far. It's just the beginning of the mausoleum, but I will try to keep you guys posted with my progress. I might do a live tomorrow. I am going to be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to watch the movie Scream. I've seen it before, but I know there are a lot of jump scares for me, and I am a big baby. So if you'd like to watch, please feel free. But yes, this is the front. See how I just kind of laid some moss here and there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or whatever, wherever you are. And I will talk to you all later.